Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Chapter 13, Quadratic Equations, Exercise 13m. Actually, it's a review exercise. So, in all the questions, we are going to change the equations into standard form if we will need. And then we will solve the equations by factorization. And that factorization could be done using either AC method or by pulling out the GCF or by using this formula. So it's a review exercise. If you look at the questions, question number 2, 3, 4, all these types of questions we have done in exercise 13G and 13J. So let's start the exercise. Here is question number 1. It says find the value of x plus 4 into x minus 3 if x is 1. So what are we going to do here? We will write the question and we will replace x by 1. So this one will give us 1 plus 4 into here x will be replaced by 1 and we have negative 3. So this bracket is giving us 5 into this bracket is giving us negative 2. So if we multiply 5 by negative 2, it will give us negative 10. So this is the answer for A part. Now better pause the video here and solve B and C part on your own. So here are the final answers. Let's solve more questions from the same exercise. It says solve, and this is the expression that is given. Now to solve this, usually what do we do to solve an equation or a quadratic equation? We factorize it. We factorize the left hand side, and according to the standard form we should have 0 on this side. But in this case, in both this A and B part, already the equation, or you can say the expression, has been factorized. So simply I will say either the first factor is 0 because I already have two factors. This is the first one and this is the second factor. So I can say either the first factor x is 0 or the second factor, that is x plus 7, is 0. So from here I can get the value of x by moving this 7 to the other side. It will change into negative 7. So finally these are the two answers, x equals 0 or x equals negative 7, right? So this is the possible answer for this equation. Now in this B part, again we have two factors. This is the first factor and this one is the second factor. So one by one we will say either our first factor is 0, that is 4x is equal to 0, and you will divide each side by 4 to get the value of x. So finally you will get x equals 0. Or the second factor, the blue one, so 2x minus 1 is 0. Now move this 1 to the other side, it will change into negative 1, so you will have positive 1. So 2x equals 0 plus 1 will be 1, and hence x equals, because you will divide each side by 2, so it will give you x equals 1 out of 2. So we are getting again two possible values of x, that are x equals 0 or x equals 1 over 2, right? So let me highlight the answer for you. Okay, now let's go to the next question. Here, question number 3, solve. Now this is the same idea. We have two factors here. This is factor number 1 and this is factor number 2, and even in the B part this is factor number 1 and this is factor number 2. So better pause the video here and solve A and B both parts on your own, and then play the video to check your answers. So here are the answers for both parts, A and B. Just you have to move negative 3 from here, and here negative 8 to the other side. In this B part you have to move negative 2 to the other side, and here you have to first move 3 and then you have to cancel out 5. Okay, let's solve some more questions now. Here, now you have to do it. Look at this. First of all, you have to check, is the equation in the standard form? Yes, in both A and B parts the equations are in the standard form. Then check, like, what is the method that we can use to factorize it. So you can clearly see it's in the standard form, like ax squared plus bx plus c equals 0. So we can use the AC method, and all of you know how to use the AC method. So better first pause the video here, factorize both A and B part, and then putting both the factors equal to 0, find the value of x, and better solve both the parts on your own, and then play the video to check your answer. So here is the answer for A part. Clearly you can see that I multiplied A with this negative 35, so it was negative 35. 7 and 5 is the pair of factors that I have to use here to write the factors of this expression. So it will be x negative 7. Why negative 7? Because the middle term sign, it goes with the larger number, and then I have to put the opposite sign here, and then I did either and or. Why I played the video? Because I want to look at the A part. Like, this is how you have to solve the B part. Now solve B part on your own. So here is the answer for the B part. Let's start let's solve some more questions. Now here, look at this. First of all, if I notice that, can I take out the GCF? There is no way to take out the GCF. But here in question number 6, A part, yes, I can take out the GCF. Like, I can pull out the GCF. So you will pull out the GCF and see what is left. So you will divide this term by 7, and you will divide also this term by 7. So we will have 7 into x squared minus 2x. Sorry, it will be, and you can also what is the GCF? The GCF is not only 7, the GCF is 7x, right? So to 7f will be pulled out, and to know what is left inside, you will divide each term by 7x. So here 7 will cancel. Let me show you. 7 will cancel 7. X squared divided by x will be x, minus 14 divided by 7 will give us 2, and x will cancel x. So x minus 2 equals 0. So this question is exactly like the question that we did a few, like here, like this one, right? So if you pull out the GCF, it is becoming we are getting two factors, and now it's very easy to get the value of x and x from this bracket, right? What about this one? Here we can use the formula, right? What is the formula? The formula says a squared minus b squared. Like, if we have difference of the squares, we can write it as a plus b and into a minus b. Okay, what is the base here? The base here is 3x. So this is the square of 3x, and this is the square of 2. So we can say that these are this is the case of the difference of squares, right? So how we can write? We can say 3x minus 2 or positive 2. It doesn't make any difference if you write the positive factor first, like positive 2 in the first or negative 2, right? Equals 0. Now simply you have to do either and or to get the values of x from both the factors. So better complete it on your own. So here are the answers for this for these two questions. That's all for this video. Hope you understand it.